This is the exact list that I would text to a friend. I'm a baby product reviewer, and I'm gonna go over all of my favorite nursing products that helped me collect over 200 ounces of freezer stash, plus I nursed until my last was 16 months old. Let's get started. Oh, and I'm pregnant again. And obviously I'm gonna start with my favorite product. These are silicone milk collectors, and I had no idea what they were. They were given to me at my baby shower. You place them inside of your bra and they collect the milk when you're nursing on the other side. You can either place them there or you can suction depending on how much milk you want to collect. I typically collected between 0.5 to 2 ounces each time I nursed. And this really helped me build up my stash because I wasn't having to pump and collect. I just passively was using one of these. Okay, these are kind of weird and they felt a little bit like a splurge to me, but these are called Silverettes and they are a sterling silver nipple cover essentially. So when you first start nursing, your nipples are cracked and they are bruised and they're purple and it's miserable. Somebody told me about these and I was like, okay, that sounds very woo-woo. It's not. Somehow these like healed my nipples. So you just put them on in between feeds and yeah, they like heal you. It's crazy. I also use them in partnership with a nipple cream, but these truly feel like little miracles, little miracle symbols. For pumping, I highly recommend the Spectra. That's the one that I got for free from my insurance, so make sure that you're checking your insurance. The Medela is another really popular one that I also have. I still prefer the Spectra. It's bulky and you're stuck to a wall, but it quite literally sucks you dry. I also have the Mom Cozy portable pumps. I've tried a couple different options. Honestly, they all work very similarly. They're not as great at actually pulling out all of your milk, in my opinion, compared to the Spectra, but they still do a great job. You guys, this is a product that I really love. It is the Mom Cozy Milk Cooler. I was skeptical of buying it because I didn't know how much I'd use it. I used it a lot. Even when I was just using these little guys, again, back to every ounce counts. If I was on the go and I was nursing, I would sometimes collect in this and put into one of these bottles. So this does come with 2 separate bottles, which is amazing. And it uses these as the ice. So instead of having to use a separate ice pack or a refrigeration, you do have this. So I went on a work trip and I remember pumping in an airport lounge and literally like filling these up and putting them in, and it worked really well. And I had a 9-hour flight and my milk was still cold by the time I got home. This was my personal hack. I know everybody has their own way of like putting milk together. A lot of people have those big pitchers in the refrigerator. For me, I just use these glass bottles, and you can buy these flat lids off of Amazon. So I just use those, and I would just, a lot of times, just from whatever I had in here, I would pour it and then refrigerate it, do the next one, refrigerate it, and then combine. And then once I got the amount that I wanted, 3, 4, 5 ounces, depending on how old my baby was, then I would freeze the milk. I was talked into buying the Skims nursing bras, and I have 3 of them. I have them in a couple different colors, and these are so soft and so comfortable. They were my lounge around the house when I wasn't leaving, which was most of the time. And then I have this Mom Cozy bra that I really love. It actually gave me shape. So when I was out in public, I would wear this instead of this, which was not cute. Brewer's yeast is technically a milk supply increaser. Debatable. I noticed an increase in my supply when I would take them and a decrease when I wouldn't use it. I would make lactation cookie balls with this, and one of my pro tips is save it for the middle of the night so you have something to look forward to when you're up nursing your baby. I can't say that my dentist appreciated it, but my milk supply did, and it was motivation to actually crawl out of bed. I also used a supplement, and this is called Pump It Up. One of my friends recommended it. It doesn't have fenugreek, I don't really know how to say that in it. My lactation consultant recommended against that specific herb. I don't know if it's an herb, but she said it's very hit or miss. Sometimes it does help increase supply, sometimes it actually decreases supply. And I also noticed an increase in my supply when I would take it. And this is like a very obvious one, and I think everybody has one of these, but the boppy pillow just goes around you when you're nursing. So you hold your baby, they nurse, and you don't have to use your back or any support. I had a C-section, so it was especially important for me to be able to have my baby on here. But 10 out of 10, some sort of nursing pillow is highly, highly recommended. I have every single one of these linked in an Amazon collection in my bio. Save it or send it to somebody who you know will or is nursing right now. Oh, one thing I forgot when talking about the Boon Trove, guys, skip the Haka. This is just my strong opinion. This doesn't make sense. This makes sense. Guys, come on. Skip it. Skip Haka, buy one of these.